In order to plot points in a rectangular coordinate system, we must know a few basic rules. A negative x-coordinate is located to the left of the origin, and a positive x-coordinate is located to the right of an origin. A negative y-coordinate is located below the origin, and a positive... Alright, so with that understanding, let's plot the following points for x and y. You'll notice below I have provided a list of XY origin points. When we go to plot these points, we're always going to start with the x coordinate and then the y coordinate. So in our graph here, we're going to plot this first point, negative 4x and positive 4y. So starting at our origin, the first thing we have to do is go to the left 4 spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have to go up because the y is positive 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we place our point. Alright, so let's move to the second one. The second point is negative 3x and negative 3x and negative 3y. So again, we have to start with our x value and we have to go to the left of the origin. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And now we have to go down because the y value is negative. So we're going to go negative 3 in this direction. 1, 2, 3. And this is where we point our second point. Alright, so hopefully you're starting to see the pattern here, but we're going to go ahead and continue on. So let's do the third point. Again, this is going to be a negative 2x and a negative 8y. So you go to the left of the origin, 2 spaces for x, and then you're going to have to go down 8 spaces for the y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is where we're playing our point. Alright, so let's do one more on this one. So negative 1 in the x direction and negative 11 in the y direction. So this is going to be negative 11 points. You'll notice that we get to the 10th point and then one more, and this is where we plant our point. Okay, so here comes a slightly tricky one. If you're not going to the left or the right and the x value is 0, that means it is on the origin. It is in none of the quadrants. It is just on the the y vertices of 0. So we're going to go simply down 12 spaces because we're not going to the left or the right. In the x direction, we only go down. And this is where we place our y value at negative 12. So this is just going to repeat on the right side. Now we're going to start with a positive 1x and a negative 11y. So instead of going to the left, because of all of our x values thus far have been negative, we're going to go to the right. So we have to go to the right one direction, one space, and then we're still going in the negative direction for y. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, and we get down to the 10th and one more, and that's where our y value is being placed. Okay, so we're going to repeat this again. Positive 2x, negative 8y, positive 2x, go to the right 2 spaces, negative 8y, go down 8 spaces. Plant your point. One more. Positive 3x, negative 3y, 1, 2, 3, negative 3y, 1, 2, 3, plant your point. And then finally, positive 4x, 1, 2, 3, 4, and positive 4y, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the positive direction for y. Y's are above the axis, positive y's are above the axis, negative y's are below the axis. Okay, so hopefully that gives us a basic understanding of how to plot points in a coordinate grid.